What up?
Y'all know what it is. It's the Brothers Podcast.
Podcast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. How y'all doing? It's hot out there, baby. It's hot.
How was your 4th?
Yeah, the 4th of July. What you do for Independence Day? Did you celebrate it? Or did you celebrate Juneteenth?
The only thing we care about Independence Day is the day off.
Basically, the
You
day
know what I
off.
mean?
What about the fireworks? You ain't...
Like I said, we ain't had no fireworks on June 19th.
True.
You know?
True. How y'all doing out there in TV land? Y'all know what it is. It's the brothers. Here we go again.
Staying woke.
Yep.
Stay woke.
Stay woke.
You know what I
Stay
mean?
woke
Stay
to
woke.
everything that's going on.
You know?
How you feel about the Diddy thing?
Oh, man. Yo, you know what's funny? I went to go see Michael Blackson yesterday, right?
Mm-hmm.
He made a joke. He said, yo, how can you be a free man but still locked up? Yo,
Yeah,
that's
that's a new one.
crazy. That's crazy. Like
He still locked up?
Yeah, he's still locked up. It's like, what the hell?
But
Like,
they gotta sentence him to the one that he found guilty in, right?
I guess I don't know.
You think you gonna get probation?
Yeah, hell yeah, he getting out. He
Think
getting
you
out.
gonna get
You
out?
know, they gotta think about it because they locked him down all that time like they had him, and they don't. It's like you wasted the time, the court's time. Like,
And money.
you locked him up. He been locked up down there a year already. So we gonna have
So that's
time
gonna be
served.
time served, yeah.
Yeah, I think
And don't they
that's-
count it for more than a year? Yeah, something like that. He been down for a minute though. You don't be.
Fed time, I think it's like 9 months a year. Something like that. I don't know.
You
I
ain't heard nothing
don't
from
know
him.
the politics. I know the years in Fed times is shorter than regular.
Yeah.
You know, but I
We
don't,
ain't hear nothing from Puff, Mr. Love. I don't know, Mr. Diddy. We ain't hear nothing from him, but I guess, I don't know. We gonna start seeing white nail polish again. Here we go.
Nah, what's
So I knew.
happening? This beautiful bill, this big beautiful bill that just got passed.
Oh my gosh.
That's what we need to be worried about.
Yeah, that Medicaid, they gonna take a lot
Oh
from it.
man, they're gonna hurt us, man.
You know what states they really gonna hurt?
Who?
It's gonna be the red states, because that's the stuff they count on. That's the stuff they count on. I mean, it's going to hurt, but then midterms is coming next year.
Yeah, we need to lock in people. We need to start voting, man.
Yes.
We always worry about the president. That's when we come out. No, it's the Senate.
The Senate in that house.
The House, we need to get that.
Yeah.
We need to win that. 'Cause
I
I don't
still-
care what president you have in there. You got to go through the Senate.
Yeah.
Go through the House.
I don't know, but all of us, though, it's time for us to stick together. I mean, we could shut it down, though. America could really shut it down. If everybody didn't go to work for a week, you could oh my gosh. Tax money, everything to be shut down. But, that's just something different. Everybody's brainwashed. They're not going to do it. So.
Well, let's try it the civilized way first. See if this really works. If everybody vote,
Everybody?
get out of your way. Get out of a black and white thing, or a man or a woman. Let's vote for the right thing, the right person in the right place, the right person to take us out of this deficit.
Yeah, I
You
know.
know,
It's high taxes,
Get life
paycheck
straight.
to paycheck. Yeah,
I'm pretty sure somebody out there
that's willing to do it. Because
You
it
know?
seems like nobody's willing to do it. Everybody's worrying about their own pockets.
that's what it is. America's the land of the greedy. People like to say land of opportunity, but it's the land. America's the land you can get rich in.
Basically,
You can get rich in America, but
selling the wrong things. Yeah.
But you got to realize too, people. Getting rich, you're gonna hurt people.
Oh yeah.
You gotta walk. You're gonna walk over people. You're gonna lose people. You're gonna drop people. You're gonna gain people. But that's the all told of being rich. Now, if you want to be rich, you got to be ruthless like that. Everybody say, Jay-Z is ruthless. And
No,
you
he
think
just
about
wanted
it,
something.
But you
know what I'm
lose
saying?
people. You be with people to certain levels. Some people are not supposed to go to that upper level with you. They go halfway.
You got to do it by yourself sometimes.
They go halfway, but everybody goes is different. So, I can understand
Yeah.
that.
So what's your way of going to the top to being rich? How would you attack it? You know what I'm saying? If you got that we always have the opportunity, but if you really had the opportunity to be rich.
I'm still trying to figure it out. You know what I mean? I live day by day.
Mm-hmm.
Trying to sustain this just to stay afloat.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes we having ideas or whatever, but I ain't really get that idea yet to hit.
But how you know the other ideas wouldn't hit if you didn't never take that chance? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, I never said I never took the chance.
Oh,
I no. Everybody tries something they like to try to make it. You know what I mean? I think everybody have done that. You know what I mean? I wouldn't say everybody's successful at it. You know what I mean? But people try to do different things to strike it big. I'm pretty sure. You know, I tried to be a rapper one time. I tried different stuff.
But do you think when you tried to be a rapper, did you actually really pursue it? Did you actually really go for it? I mean, once the deal was handed to you, did you actually, how can I say it? Like, some people...
Did I give it my all? I could have went
Yeah.
harder. I could have went harder. I was young. I wasn't in the right mindset.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? If I was in a different mindset, maybe I would have went harder. But sometimes, like I said, what's written is written. You know what I mean? If I was supposed to make it, I'd have made it. But I wasn't. It wasn't in my books. It wasn't in my
You
cards.
think it wasn't... But
It wasn't. It wasn't because, you know, looking at all the stuff
Mm-hmm.
that happens to a lot of people making it to the industry.
Mm-hmm.
Their lives is good for that moment, but it's like the after effects. You see a lot of people fucked up.
Yeah, I mean...
You know, not to say everybody, but in some way they fucked up.
Yeah, but what if you was told now, say you sat down with somebody that seen your future, seen your past, and what if you sat down with somebody right now and they tell you, you know what, Corey, I really see you rapping again, a different form. I see you rapping on a different style of music, and the reason why you didn't make it before was because of who you was attached to, who you was around.
Oh yeah, I feel I didn't make it because I didn't take control. I put my life in other people's hands. See, that's why I tell people, like, anything you go after, be hands-on. It's your future.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I had to learn that. You know what I mean? But like I said, right now, I don't have nothing popping, no ideas in my head where I know I can make it rich.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
I know
Like,
something. I mean, from a person looking from the outside that's around you, you do have a purpose. It's like I want to tell you, but then you know it because you do it all the time. It's something you do all the time. It's just a habit of yours that's just there that you're not looking at. Basically, like you are what you call a person that talking, a problem solver. So if you was more in tune of putting yourself out there like that, that's where you're gonna make it at. Cause like how they say in this country, oh, you work hard, you're gonna be successful. No, because you could go to the job all the time. You only getting a salary.
Right.
Now you sitting here talking and helping people solve their problems, you gonna make the money. They always say this is how the template goes. If you just want to be satisfied, live paycheck to paycheck, you work for somebody else. You stay somewhere to where you getting a salary until when they think that you can move up a little bit, you will. Now, to really make money is your imagination, your voice. Because you help people all the time. As soon as you open your mouth and speak, you help people. So that's your gift. So now you know your gift. Now you got to form everything around that so it can, become what you want. You know what I'm saying? Then you're going to be more content because you wake up talking. So you wake up solving problems. So that's like easy. So that comes to you. But when it comes to, I got to get dressed, I got to go stay at somebody else's job and just sit there like your mind is just racing like, should I be here? I mean, you here. I mean, we all got bills, but we don't pursue what we supposed to pursue because sometimes it's the fear. Sometimes it's the people we attach to. You know what I'm saying? It's always going to be the bills because it's like, I gotta pay these bills. But if we look beyond that, you're gonna see what you want to do. That's why it's like what we supposed to do is get coded by everything else. Like, because you'll sit there and say, I got a bill, and all of a sudden the next day will come, then you got something else that came up. So it's like you thinking more of that instead of saying, you know what, God is going to provide what I need, but this is what He want me to do, so I could be more content. Because a lot of us is not content. Like we go around, we're not angry, but we're not content. It's like, dude, I know I could do better. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's like you working in a warehouse all your life, and then you get to a point to where it's like, you know what? I just been getting like I stayed under the threshold with $50,000. How do it feel to make over 100? So to make over that 100 is a lot of times not going to be in that warehouse unless they give you supervisor roles, which that's another subject because they don't elevate the right people. They always, it's either the color or they put the wrong person in the supervisor role. But we don't look at our gifts. Yours might be the gift for talking. Mine might be a gift for making movies or writing or doing something else. I mean, I know it's hard for us to make a product. Not really, but because a lot of people that make products, just like I just found, if I wanted to make a cereal like Frosted Flakes, I could go to Frosted Flakes and had them sell me the cereal, and I could package it under me. I just found that out, so I was like, wow. But we just don't take chances. We need to take chances in life. Life is short. You know what I'm saying? I understand, we want that I guess that thing that's just going to just be there, and it's going to be there to help you pay whatever you got to pay.
You know what I think too is cripple is the knowledge of how to and really that's all the person. You can research it. You can research anything.
Yeah, but
it's just like I said. The start off is some people need that the knowledge of to start off like the knowledge of how to set certain shit up. The knowledge of how to get yourself in a place to make your talent work for you. You know what I'm saying?
I think I hear what you said. I think too, a lot of people, the fear comes from wanting to know how long it's going to take for you to get there. Because they always say God provides all your needs, but He never tell you when it's going to happen. And He might show you, give you little signs and stuff, but it's like people don't want to take that chance, or it might take me 2 years to get to that point. But all the people you work for, it took them time to get to that point, to where they could get all these employees and get that backing. Once you get that backing and your money's going, they borrow money because some of them got borrowed money to make payroll this year, because this year they might be in the red, then they're in the black. You know what I'm saying? It's a certain situation, but all of us are scared. Because I think everybody in this country can be an entrepreneur. Because for the whole world to listen, and the world is cultured around 300 and something million people, because it's cultured around what we do in this country. The world is cultured around. So, I mean, if we cultured around, there's only 300 and something million people here, but there's over 7 billion in the world. So it's like, we all need to take that chance. Me and you, we gonna take a chance. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do something different. We're gonna put our conglomerate out there. You know what I'm saying? We start with the brothers, and we're gonna move from the brothers. Soon we're gonna have our shirts going. We're gonna get other shows going on our channel. You know what I'm saying? Talk with Big Bo. You wanna ask some questions, we can set that up. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna do different things so we can get into that generational wealth thing. We all need to get into that so our kids can have. A lot of us blacks, I thought a lot of us didn't have that, but a lot of us do. Because there's a lot of black people that got money now, you know what I'm saying? But we need to start showing each other.
Because they don't advertise it. They advertise us at our worst. They never advertise us at our best. There's a lot. There's so many black folks that's doing well.
Yep.
It's more than what you believe that they show you. That is visual to your eyes. But, black folks know black folks. We know we got a lot of kids going to school. We got a lot of middle class black folks. We got a lot of rich black folks. We everywhere. We a part of everything. No matter how they try to make us look. That's one thing we need.
But do you think we really need our own to show to other brothers and sisters that there's a lot of successful black people out here and then have shows to where we show them how to get themselves on? Because like me, with my music and stuff, it was never fair, but you the one that influenced me a lot. So I always wanted to be on to the point to where I want my own record label. So now I'm at that point, even though I'm older, I'm like, you know what? My brother always say this, I want to go for it because I feel it. When you say it, that gives me that energy. It gives me that go-getter spirit to be like, yo, you know what? I'm going to go get it. It be God and my brother. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we do need people to push us into what we need to get into. That's like if we was at the door. I know, and that door was the music career. I know if me and you was at the door, I know you would push me in there. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, it's like we do need that boost, that energy. You pray to God, but then he puts it to other people sometimes to help you get there. Like me, I got you that, like now I want to go crazy with it. Now I wish I would have saved money, which I'm doing, and go for my music. I might have to step back, but like I said, I want to step back into something that's going, you know what I think we scared of too? That we can't have all the amenities, everything else we have. That's like saying you found a job that can help you pay your rent and stuff and you can survive, but gave you time to go for your dream. But see, a lot of people don't want to have that step back because it's like, oh, I'm going to miss Netflix. I can't afford that, or I can't afford this. And I'm like, but if you go for it, it'll get greater. You know what I'm saying? You can accomplish it.
Netflix. Shit.
Yeah, they not paying the
Shit,
bills.
the way everybody doing now, man, you might as well just go get you a fire stick and what they do, they get into the fire stick, break it or something, whatever they call it.
Mm-hmm.
And you get all the movies and everything. You get everything on the fucking thing. If you need it like that, if it's that important to you, there's a way to get the movies without paying no more. Like, technology is different now. So, I mean, but yeah, you got to go with what's more important to you. Fucking Netflix. Netflix don't have too much good shit on it.
Yeah, not no more. I like the
for the
stick
price.
that you got though, because you know,
Yeah.
money wise, it makes sense.
I jumped on that a couple years ago, man. Yo, I jumped on that. It works. It's all right. It ain't the greatest. Like some channels might not have no sound sometimes. But look, I pay $20, $30 a month now. Shit.
But imagine paying somebody $75 and for a whole week you have no channels, and then when it comes back on, you have no sound, but they still want that $75. So you know, I mean, your way is good, like to save, save money, save things. What you think about credit cards that give you cash back? If you didn't have a lot of money and you was trying to obtain something, would you get a credit card like that give you that cash back opportunity?
Let me tell you the trick on that.
Yeah, it is.
The trick on that shit is this, man. These credit cards, certain companies, they go hand in hand. Mm-hmm. You know them cashback credit cards? You get cash back on everything.
Yeah.
You got to shop at one of them places that's affiliated with them.
Got you.
So, and that way, when you buy stuff from there, you earn points and that earns you cash back.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But you got to buy from the places that's in their circle. That's how you keep the money.
I mean, you keep it going.
Yeah, I give you credit, I give you extra money if you buy from this store that's affiliated with me.
See, you learn how to save.
That's how a lot of business do. They join together, join forces. See, that's what we got a lot of black independent companies out here. They got to figure out a way to work with each other though.
Yeah.
Somehow connect it. If I got a company and you got, say I got a newspaper company, you got a company that's a printer. I should be coming to do business with you.
Yeah.
That's how you keep it in.
Yeah.
And then this guy over here on the paper company, you do business with him.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
That's how it
That's
is.
how we connect that shit. Find out. I'm pretty sure so many black people, so many successful people, you can find a black person and selling what you're looking for.
Oh yeah.
And the point is, we need it accessible. We need to be accessible to all black owners, not the few that they announced. It's about all black owners. So
black connection.
Whatever we need, if they have it, we need like a what they call them things that people be looking on to find plumbers and to find
Oh, like a certain kind of website?
Yeah, what's the name of that website?
Google got one. They probably got it. I mean, we should make one search for a black business owner. I mean,
something. I really think so. Like,
so we
you can look up and see all the black owners. Like, I need a plumber. I need a black owner. I know that's kind of, but they do that too, though. I mean, we could if we could do that, we keep it in our circle.
Oh yeah, we could keep something in our circle. Yeah, we can grow better.
I think we could do. we'll be more successful. We spend our money. See, black people don't care where we spend our money at. We don't really care. Like some people care, be like, oh, they racist, blah, blah, blah. Black people don't give a damn about what you do. We just want to buy your stuff if it's hot. We don't care about who sell it. We really don't. We don't go by, unless your name is popular, then we want it. Like, we don't give a fuck about who the person is.
Or what they do, or do they like us, or would they support our culture? Do they like our politics? Yeah, you're right. We buy. We buy. But is it different when the black person is a black owner? Do we try to get over on that, or do you see a lot of that? Or they say that?
Only time I get disappointed when it's a black owner, when the service ain't up to par.
Yeah, me too.
Like just because you're a black owner, that don't mean you're. I'm not gonna go to you just because you're a black owner if your service ain't right.
True.
If you're gonna half step me, why would I want to spend my money here? Not just because you black. So I mean, my thing is, I'm talking about black people who got their shit together, whose stuff is ran right. You know what I mean? Like, who ran, like, you won't even know if it's a black or white person who run it. Because it's a business that getting ran. That's how that should reflect. It should reflect off of what color you are, how it's getting ran. That's the mistake. You know what I mean? That's the biggest mistake. If I'm running you a fully legit service, you ain't gonna come in here and try to get no discount and all that. But if you know the shit is all ghettoish, yeah, you gonna come in like, yo, my nigga, you gonna hook me up because you looked at it as ghettoish.
Do you think that we take a lot of that into our businesses, that the ghetto style, like where we come from?
We got people that don't know how to switch it up.
Yeah.
You know, you supposed to learn how to act where you at.
Yeah.
You could be regular in the hood, but when you're not in the hood and you're in certain situations, that gentleman got to know how to come out.
Yep.
That man had to know how to pop out. That adult, that responsible person, got to pop out. You can't go in there and talk in hood like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Nah, that's ignorant. Them ignorant times is over. That's what they want to look at us as, ignorant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I was looking at this movie today. It's called Stanisky, whatever.
Okay.
But yeah, these guys had an imaginary friend they used to blame shit on and all that. But the cast consists of it's just three guys, they best friends. Two white, one black. Now, the black one had to be gay and wearing bugged out shit. While the other two just regular.
Yeah, that's
You know what I mean? I'm looking at that like,
wow.
But this the black guy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
was it like a comedy? Or?
Yeah, it's a comedy.
Okay.
It's all right. I mean, the movie's all right, but it's just.
What
I'm looking at that like, they always, them type of movies always have the token black kid. The one black guy in the whole movie, with a bunch of white people, and, they always like down that person. Like,
yeah, we don't need that downness no more.
I mean, some guys do them roles to get more roles, but it is what it is.
We shouldn't have to. It should be a black Hollywood too. We make a lot of black movies. Tubi, we on there heavy.
People make fun of Tubi, man, but then they put their movies on there. Like, I was looking at this comedian yesterday. He was talking about, he got his show on Prime, but then he was like, yeah, it's also on Tubi.
Okay.
He said, my movie on Tubi, my movie not made from Tubi. Like, I'm like, man, there's a lot of good movies on Tubi. Tubi, let me tell you something. That's really the answer for you people who don't want to pay for cable.
Tubi.
Only thing about Tubi is they'll have the live stuff. Like, I think it have sports. It might have sports, but Tubi got everything though. Everything. You want to see Martin, whatever, what sitcom you want to see, especially black. It got everything. Tubi, like, it got Tubi got everything.
I know a lot of people that is making movies now and they go to Tubi like the.
Tubi got everything. You see, I don't care whatever. You can watch Tubi and have no other channel. Tubi got everything, man. Everything's on Tubi.
Do you think we need something like that black owned though too?
Yeah, but the thing about it is, You got more black movies on Tubi than you got anywhere else.
I know. That's the
BET,
thing.
all that shit.
I
None of
know.
that can touch Tubi.
But
Tubi got black everything. What you want to see? You want to see Different Strokes? Go to Tubi.
Yeah, you want to see different kind of movies? Go to
Shit,
Tubi. Yeah,
go
like,
to Tubi. You want to see old black 70 movies? Go to Tubi.
Now, what's the name have it too? YouTube. Be having old black movies.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
you can just put movies in YouTube. Yeah, they pop up. YouTube
But I think we still do need a channel of our own. There's nothing wrong with a channel of our own.
we got a couple that's just ain't
syndicated right.
right.
I mean, when they own the whole network.
Like Bounce TV.
Yeah.
A lot of cable don't have Bounce, but what I know the Dish didn't have Bounce, but the Comcast got Bounce. Bounce is a black station.
But do they have their own shows on it or just all like reruns?
Nah, they got their own shows.
We
They
need
got
to
their
get
own
into our
show.
own
They
market.
got shows that's not shown nowhere else. Bounce, yeah, they got their own little setup. You can watch Bounce online.
Yeah.
You can watch Bounce online.
Cause I noticed a lot of
Bounce is all black, just like what's Puff? The one Puffy had. Then you have BET, that's all black.
but I'm talking about black shows. We could put other shows on there. Black
Yeah.
owned, you know, like
This
really.
is black owned.
Well, BET's
BET's black, not black
Is it?
owned no more. Yeah, yes it is.
They didn't let them buy it. Or somebody bought it.
Yeah, BET black owned.
I mean, I don't. But I mean, we do need our like own.
That one that Puffy started, that channel, that's all black too.
He should have went into the movies too. Like had some of these.
But
Because
see,
I guess our
Puffy-
movies is
Puffy-
B
No, but
movies.
Puffy putting dumb shit in. It's B movies because they try to say it's B movies, but our movies ain't B movies. We got some good movies, man.
Yeah, so we got some good
movies.
storylines.
That you see all the movies they put on BET. Those are black movies.
Yeah.
They put a couple white ones on there, but most of that shit's black. If you watch BET,
They got BT Plus. I don't know if they got plus.
yeah, but what's the other one? Shit. There's BET, then there's another BET, like for women's BET, like they have a lot of movies on there. That's where all the black movies be at. This is on regular cable. I forgot to go with that BET something. BET something. I can tell you that. Give me a second. I'll tell you what the hell it is.
Yeah, because we definitely need, you know what I'm saying? Like, I like everybody and I love everybody, but we still need our own, you know what I'm saying? We still need, you know, that black network.
Yeah.
Because everybody, I think if we had a black network, everybody would watch it.
do. They just got to make it better. The ones that's there, one showed us videos. It's like this is what they putting on there.
Yeah.
It's what they putting on there. It's nothing. There's nothing good on there. But the one, Bounce is alright.
Okay.
Bounce is alright. I mean, Bounce is alright if you want to just watch regular TV. Bounce is good. Like, I mean, they play some white stuff though, but it's mostly black.
Yeah, we need somebody need to take that chance, man, and this we get our own whole station, own network. We need our own network. I mean, because from what I was hearing, a lot of our shows saved a lot of networks from going under.
Yeah, with BET
You know what I'm
Her.
saying? Yeah.
That's
like
what
a lot
I'm
of
talking BET Her.
BET Her, okay. They got it for the women now, too. We got to have BET.
They got a
grown
lot
men.
of movies in it, like the black movies. You see a lot. There's a lot of. See, the thing about it's a lot of black movies. That's why I say
It is.
Tubi G jumping.
Yeah, Tubi, yeah.
There's
They got
a lot of
it'd
black
be a lot
movies.
of like I call them B movies though.
Yeah, they could be
You know
B
what I'm
movies.
I just want us to get away from the same things because most of the movies on there is about somebody in the hood drug dealing. Like
Not all of them.
But
Not
most of
all
them
of
is.
them.
Not all of them, yeah.
Nah. There's a lot of different ones on. I mean, you got that. You got like love affairs. You got I married a killer. Like this nigga a killer. Or, you know, different shit.
we definitely need our own network though. Maybe one of us will start it. I don't know. We're gonna see what happens.
What we need to do is somebody need to get a network that black people will watch. Not just have a network and just throw shit on there.
Yeah, like that.
See, when black
Bad
people-
Girls and all that dumb stuff.
All the other one is just videos. It's like you got Jake Champs, you got the other one, then you have Fat Joe, then the rest was videos. There's nothing really like pumping. Like
So
it's
basically
so
like
many-
podcasts and stuff.
Yeah, they don't got no movies coming on there.
Movie on there.
It's all this like all we do is party. Like nah, it's other shit.
Nah, we got a lot of stuff
They
going
need,
on.
they need to put movies on there. They need to, the shows they got is cool, but don't flood the market with it. Put different shit.
Yeah.
Put interesting stuff for people to sit there and watch.
Well, I feel the new is coming. A lot of new stuff is coming.
Hey, somebody
You know what I'm saying?
get one. See, BET supposed to be, but it's this Tyler Perry run that, man. It's
Think
Tyler
so?
Perry. That's a type of
Yeah, he got a lot of his stuff on there. You like a lot of his stuff?
Not no more. I used to.
But
like,
now you got, don't Cat Williams got his own studio now?
Oh, I don't know.
That's what they were saying, that 50 got his own studio. There's a lot of black upcoming studios now coming to where, you know what I'm saying, maybe they could let us use their stages and stuff and props and make movies and stuff. We need that. We definitely need that. I mean, I love all other movies. I'm a diehard fan. There's a lot of movies I love that everybody's together in, but we, as black entrepreneurs and black entertainers, we still, we need our own. We need a network we could go to and don't have to compromise. That's just like how when the Wayans brothers was talking, when they was pitching the show, they could have went to NBC instead of the WB. NBC was giving them more whatever, but the only thing NBC didn't like was the dad. They felt he was too ghetto. But he made the show. They was like, no, we just gonna go to WB, you know what I'm saying? We don't need that. I'm saying we need our own so we don't have to always compromise. A lot of times we gotta compromise what we doing just for what? And I'm like, shit, y'all got murder shows, y'all got shows
But
with
see, the thing about it
I
too,
don't get
they
it.
would never let a black person get that much power.
I noticed that.
You
I
know,
noticed that with our own big network. We need our own big network.
we could get a medium-sized one, but not no.
Not too big, huh?
Don't get beside yourself.
That's crazy. So, last question. You hear anything else about this war with Iran? And because I ain't really hear nothing else. I never really try to intake more because I was like, I'm gonna let him go about doing what he
I
gonna do.
think Trump started cooperating a little more. He don't want to go to this war. I mean, I know the rest of the party didn't want to go. The vice president, they all know better. You know what I mean? Trump could do whatever, but they all know better. So I think they did something behind the scenes to stop all that talk. The way it looked last week, it looked like we was gonna go to war.
Yep.
It was like it ain't no turning back.
Is America ready for a ground war?
Hell no.
We ain't got too many
We
people.
we don't practice a ground war. You know, we haven't won a ground war in so long.
Yep.
We always win in the air.
Our
Because
technology.
World War II, I think, last time we won a ground war. At the end.
Yeah, because Vietnam, we lost that. That was dumb.
Korea,
but-
we lost that too.
Yep. Certain wars was crazy. But I'm glad he's changing his mind on certain things, and he should change his mind with these tariffs because the stock market is doing good because he don't have the tariffs. Now you threatening the tariffs, it makes the stock market. But I think
Yeah,
that
he
was
threatening, but he seen what happened if he would have pulled the trigger on that.
oh yeah, he wouldn't have made no money.
A lot of stuff gonna happen. The stuff he wanna do, like this big beautiful bill. Let's see what happens, man. For some people, it might work out for you, like that part with overtime and no taxes, but that's not for everybody.
But if you notice, a lot of companies cut back on overtime.
Hey, but some companies can't.
Because what they're going to do, they're going to cut you a different check for the overtime. Because my thing was, even though he said that, if your overtime get equated with your money that you make, would they take taxes out of the money that you made, and then once the overtime comes, you just get that straight?
Mm-hmm.
Because that's the only way to
Yeah,
explain
but
it.
see, the catch-22 is it's not for everybody.
Yeah.
Now, if it's everybody,
Yeah.
motherfuckers gonna be working overtime.
Yeah, but because I know it's a lot of jobs cut back on overtime. Like our job, it says you cannot get overtime unless authorized, and we're not trying to authorize no overtime. And I was like, wow. But a lot of jobs is like, because that's his promise. I'm like, that to me wasn't a good one, but it's whatever. Because now you got to wear and tear your body down just to see some kind of money. You got to take from the days that you want to partake in getting yourself together, getting your mind right, whatever you want to do. Now you got to take from that to go do overtime to get, nah. He should just lower taxes for the working class and let us be. Now, a lot of jobs will come out better if y'all pay for your employees' medical insurance. If y'all did that, too many people would be asked for raises. You wouldn't have to raise your price a lot. You could just stay where you at. You pay for their medical, because that extra $400 or $500 that they got to pay out of their check, and they could keep that, that'd be a great thing. But we know y'all not going to do it. This is the land of the greedy. But, you know, maybe some company would do it, you know what I'm saying? And then another thing, stop the racism. That's why our company is number 20 in this and number 65 in that.
Mm-hmm.
You got to include everybody, not just some people. And then y'all white people that don't understand it, if you putting people down and putting them in a certain area, of course their mentality is going to be different. So you can't look at them different. But make everything fair and see what happened. We all live better. But yo, I don't know. Last thing from Big Bo, I don't know.
That is true. That's true. I couldn't say it better than myself.
Yeah.
You're right. Equal ground, equal fighting grounds. Let's see the results then.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You gotta remember, we always fighting uphill battle. We never start off equal.
Nope.
So when I see a successful black person, I'll be like, brother, you made it. Because, yo, that means you work extra hard to get there, bro. Extra hard, yo. We could do anything that's in front of us, yo.
Yep.
Let's make it happen.
We overachievers, baby.
You know what I mean? Peace, love, until next time.
Yeah, y'all know what it is. It's the
Brothers Podcast. Y'all make sure you subscribe, man.
That's right. Subscribe to YouTube.
Any questions, man,
Yeah.
get to me and ask me what you want to ask me.
Yeah.
I guarantee I got an answer for you.
Yeah. We're going to get ready to get into some new show with Big Bo, baby. Love y'all, man. Till
Peace.
next time. Peace.